Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Hearthrold series. Yes, we are back again, and guess what? Look at that. I actually got the villagers moved over. Finally, it's crazy. I know. And we got them set up with good trades too. We got things like fortune, efficiency, fire aspect, thorns, respiration, paper. That's like, paper trade. And then mending, and then upstairs. Hold on. I can do this. There we go. Upstairs, right? We have unbreaking, we have sharpness, infinity, protection, silk touch, general, just to the paper trade, right? And then we got knockback as well. We have nothing on the other side quite yet, mainly because we pulled all of these villagers from the iron farm and everything that was in the villager breeder, except for a couple of them, so I can obviously keep using them, right? Yeah, but I can show you that really fast. We went ahead and tore down everything out here, moved all the villagers in. We did some cleaning up. All right, we did some chores around the house, some much needed chores, and we're sitting a little bit better now, right? Actually, you know what? While I go over the plan for today's episode, I'm gonna go ahead and run some background footage of me dealing with this mess back here for you guys. Okay, so for any of you super fans out there that really watch all my videos, you probably might have heard me say in a previous video that if I ever tore down this iron farm, that means the forge has to be made shortly after, so that way I can continue production, right? However, that is not where we found ourselves today. The plan for today is an alchemy lab, right? Okay, and hear me out. Here's my reasoning for it. C4 has been dying for some more PvP. I am not prepared for PvP, right? Okay, I don't have potions. I don't have a netherite spear. I don't even have fire aspect on my sword yet. I am severely underpowered in these PvP matches. So that's my reasoning, is I'm skipping the forge for today, and I'm going to go straight to the alchemy room so I can start making some potions. And I worked pretty hard on the design for this room. I really like it. It's very quirky, it's very different, at least in my opinion. I haven't seen anyone do something like this before. So I'm definitely excited to show you guys. And one more thing before we hop over and get started on that room. I wanted to thank Gold. She let me come by and use her piglin bartering / gold farm so that way I can get tons of emeralds and jumpstart my villager trading process. And that was super nice of her. And on top of that, she just put out a new Minecraft episode today. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and link her channel down below if you want to go check it out. I urge you to do so. It's pretty cool. And thank you guys again. But yeah, we got a pretty active server today. That's exciting. Lots of people on. Usually it's like 2 or 3 people, but today we got 5. Sometimes it gets like 6 or 7, so the server can get pretty active from time to time, which is nice. But the alchemy room, right? We're going to slap it over here, and we're going to do something similar. We're going to put a image displayed above it to signify that's the alchemy room. We're not going to put my face. This should be a book, in theory, because it's the library. But it's the first thing you see when you walk in, and I wanted it to be my face, so that way people know it's my face, unmistakably so, right? So I wanted my face right there, and then we're gonna put like a little potion over here, a little potion pixel art thing, and then inside here will be the alchemy room. I struggled with the alchemy room for a little bit. It took me a while to figure out a good shape for it, but I think I finally landed on something I super like. So we're going to go ahead and get the room shape built, and then we can start populating the inside and putting in all the cool details and whatnot. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Hey, whoa, stop right there. You can't come in yet. You need to go. Go on, shoot. Actually, wait, since you're here, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe while you're at it, okay? And then you can come back. Thank you. Oh, I can record my voice?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, cool. So even though I have my shitty mic right now, I can still like record myself talking because in OBS I have it set up to record with my my good mic.
Oh, okay.
And not my headset one. Okay, that's cool. I wonder where do those files go? I'm curious now. Aha, so I learned something pretty cool. I did not know you could record individual voices using voice chat mod in the mod itself. And so C4 was showing me that in that clip there, and it kind of took me by surprise. So in these next few clips, you're going to see me using the mic from my headset. It's like a little plug-in one instead of the like actual like mic on a stand, you know. So I do apologize if I sound a little bit different, but honestly, I think the headset mic sounded a wee bit better than the one that I'm using right now. I don't know. We'll have to do some testing with that. I might just use a headset mic from here on out. But yeah, that's why. If it sounds a little different, that's probably why.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm just looking. What? It's crazy because with the distant horizons, I've exposed everyone on the nether roof. You know, I can see all the nether portals for thousands of blocks away. You know, and it's so funny because I just see all these giant towers just off in the distance and all these little black specks for portals and whatnot, and like that's, oh my goodness, that's how I found it, finding Nova's base way far out, you know. And he just, because when I was looking for Skulk for the base, the mansion, right, the platform, and I was searching everyone's nether portals, like, please, hopefully just somebody is close to, like, you know, a big cave I can go like dive in, because it's the large biomes, right? So I was struggling just getting to find
just
one.
Crazy.
And I was searching everyone's portals, and I finally came across Nova's, and I was like, oh my goodness. And sure enough, right out the entrance of the portal, he dug a little hole to the exterior, and straight down was a deep dark. I was like, yes, my man. Dang, Nova, thank you so much. Like, it was creepy because I guess he had spawned in a warden right before he logged off. So it was still down there when I went down there. I flew down there to get some Skulk, right? And my screen went dark and I started freaking out. I was like, oh my fucking god, like, what's happening?
Like something Noah would do to spawn a warden and just immediately log off.
And it's like, all right, I'm out of here. It was funny too because it was like stuck in a water column. It was just floating to the ceiling. It was like stuck in like a ceiling block. It was suffocating too. I was like, oh, that's too funny.
Oh, I wonder if that...
And while we're sitting here just chatting, hanging out on the nether roof, of course, you know, we decided to go and nerd out on Doc and Etho, because who else, you know, right? Oh, what is it? Etho?
No, not Etho. It's like Penguin or Pengu or something like that. It starts with a P. I just can't remember how to pronounce it.
I can't think of it.
He talks about human methods mainly.
Speaking of Etho, did you see his video today with the wind charge launcher?
I have yet to watch it, but I saw Doc's recent video where him and Etho used it. I was like, oh, that's awesome. I want to build this.
Yeah, it literally launches them thousands of blocks. Like, I kind of want to build one. I was like, that's pretty cool.
Put one of those like up above the roof portal there for the spawn, and just be able to go anywhere.
So just instantly launch to any portal. Yeah. Oh, that would be super cool.
It's such a smart idea. The only thing that...
And a little bit after this, probably like an hour or so after we were just chatting on the roof, I got a request from C4 to come help him link up a portal to an underwater temple. I was like, yeah, sure, let me come on by, let me help him out, right? Well, I come to find out this man's trying to pull a prank on Spartan, of all people, right? And he wants to use an Elder Guardian, right? And so I kind of pick up recording after we get it out of the temple and we get it over to Spartan's base, and that's kind of where the video picks up at.
Oh.
Oh, nice. GG.
It'll probably take some damage going through here, but it should be fine. Oh, if we just go straight from here, we can catch it on the, like, put some rails on the beacon.
Honestly, we could probably push him the rest of the way in.
Well, I want to put it like kind of in the middle there.
So we do. Oh.
Alright, so that should definitely catch him. As long as it's not like we're launching.
Yeah, fingers crossed. We'll put a little stopper up there too, just so he doesn't like carry any momentum off or anything. You know, just make sure he drops straight down. Okay. Do this, and we'll come out 2 blocks so he can squeeze down just in case, and that should stop him so he doesn't like glide off. I hope.
Oh, yeah, that's good, actually.
Or there's no forward momentum.
Might not have grabbed enough rails. All right, that's probably good enough. Oh man, I didn't grab enough rails. That's upsetting.
Okay, I put a few rails down below, but we're like 6 short at the bottom. So weird how his eye just follows you. You see that? Oh, that's kind of creepy. Look at that thing.
All right, let's send him.
Oh, let's do it.
I hope the other side catches it.
Nice. There we go.
Oh, yes.
Beautiful.
Oh, please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die.
Oh!
Oh, we made it.
Nice. Got to push him the rest of the way, but look at that.
I don't care. Worth it. Oh, no.
He's locked on me.
I think I nudged him back the other way. Oh, come on.
There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful.
And
welcome to your new home.
Perfect. I hope this is close enough, though, that... I mean,
let's see. We can test it.
I did not use my...
So let's see. Let's drink some
down
milk.
Here. Swear to God, if this isn't far enough. Alright, so now... my up here.
Oh, you already got him down here. Wow.
Oh, I just got it. Ah, I need a bucket of milk. Got another. Can I get another milk bucket?
Yep, I can get in there. Hold on. He's an angry little fella.
Is he full now? Full health now. Okay. Thought. Alright, that's definitely gonna give it to me.
Yeah, it's got to.
Yep, I just got it as I came.
Oh, okay, cool. Is he already encased in obsidian? Oh yes, my goodness. Who's sleeping? Oh, Jovel. Okay, I forgot.
Okay. I forgot he was even on. I've got just the biggest shit-eating grin on my face right now. That's just so funny.
Oh, yeah. He can AFK for as long as he wants now.
Yep.
And I know you're probably thinking, Tanner, that's such a mean prank. You basically imprisoned the guy for life. And yes, we in fact did. That is the truth. However, though, I logged on the next morning, and not even 5 minutes after I got on, Spartan logged on, and we talked about it, and I was like, oh, hey, man, I'm gonna come by, I'm free you, right? So I went over there, and I freed him from his obsidian prison, and I took out the Elder Guardian for him. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to record that because I wasn't thinking about it. I did not have like my mic set up, so I was like, it's fine. We'll just explain it later in the video. But we are done with the alchemy room now, and I am ready to show it off. I'm so excited. I really like this thing. I've never seen people do what I've done for this type of effect. I mean, I'm sure it's been done before, but I've personally never seen it, so I'm very proud of it. And I used Buildstone for the first time ever. And if you don't know what Buildstone is, it's about using redstone in your Minecraft builds to add a little bit of life or animation to it, you know, a movement usually with pistons or trapdoors or something like that along those sorts, you know. So let's go ahead and take a look. First things first, we got the potion pixel art up there, you know, very nice. I think it looks like a potion, and I kind of want to follow this trend where on each of these signs I'll have like a piece of sea lantern in there to light it up, you know, and then a part sticking out. I do not like the honey for my eyebrows, so I'm going to swap those out with something else, but more like a block sticking out and then sea lanterns incorporated in it somehow. So we got the top of the bottle and then a sea lantern right there as well. And we're gonna do the same thing for the kitchen icon over here. I think in like probably like an apple, you know, and we can have the stem poking out, you know, that's my idea anyways. But let's go ahead and take a look. Ooh, buddy. All right, there's a lot going on here. I know, right? Okay, there's a few things that we got to take in. A lot of colors, a lot of crazy colors. It is way out of my comfort zone. I wanted to try something new, and I think this really hit the nail on the head, right? So first things first, the Buildstone, right? Since this is an alchemy room, I wanted to have like bubbling vats of potion or goo, you know, like something that, you know, is actively being worked on right now. And it's kind of pouring out from the vents in the ports in the wall, you know, and filling up, and it's been overflowing because it's bubbling too much and it's spilling on the floor. But we got some pistons down there. Oh, we got the campfires for the smoke. You're not supposed to see it from this angle right here, right? That's why you look at it from here. All right, we don't look down like that, okay? All right. But down there we got campfires. We have a little piston or redstone clock just hitting 2 pistons with a bunch of slimes going up and down, and they're pulling and moving blocks along with them. And I really like the glass panes because they kind of change shape as they go up and down. So it adds like a little bit of extra, you know, movement in there, a little bit extra motion. And same thing here with the honey blocks. We did yellow over here. I went with the green and the yellow for the honey and slime blocks because I figured it would be the easiest to blend in and hide the blocks that are moving up and down. Kind of see how that pane changes shape, you know? Just adds a little bit of extra something to it. And then we got the banners with the goo pouring out of the walls. We got a chain back there to stick that bottom one on right there. It looks like it's filling up and it's bubbling over constantly. I love it. I think it's great, right? And then here, I had this idea for potion bottles, right? I was sitting there looking, like I tried a bunch of different block combinations if I can make like potions to stick around the room. And I was like, you know, I can probably just put down a piece of glass and a pot on it, and it looks like the cork to the top of a potion bottle, you know. And this one has been dropped, right? It's spilled out a little bit. I'm a little bit of a clumsy guy, right? As you can see, I've broken a couple of them. I kind of just drop them and I leave my garbage behind. I don't clean up after myself, and my shop is just a wreck. But we kind of got the potion spilling out a little bit here. This one didn't break, but it's a little kind of overflowed. It spilled out just a wee bit, you know. Same thing with this one here. We got an empty one right here, just hasn't been used yet, right? With the blue one over here would be like a mana potion, you know, a mana potion. I kind of like that one. And then we got the green one over here and the yellow. We got all types of different potions, right? We got the yellow one here. We got the magenta one that's spilling out a little bit. Got a little too full. The green one, same thing here. And we're cooking up a couple of potions right here, right now. And then over here is where we got our what's that stuff called? Netherwort farm. Yes, and I haven't wired it up yet, but I gotta have water buckets in there. I'm just gonna plant netherwort here. And you just press a button like that, and it'll just shoot out the water, and it'll kind of just rain down netherwort right here, you know. So quick, simple farm. I don't need anything crazy because I'm not making potions a whole lot of the times, but this will make me plenty of netherwort, more than I will ever use. We got one more broken potion bottle here, you know, because I'm just such a clumsy guy. We got lots of storage for all the potions, you know, plenty of storage here. We got some cauldrons for decoration. More storage here. We're cooking up another potion here as well. And then we have the I can't think of the names of things today. It's brewing stands with a brewing stand wall. This is going to be automated to an extent. I'm going to have a little system back there with dispensers. You can press a button and kind of pick the potion you want, and it'll drop everything you need into the respective brewing stand, right? You know, so if I want a speed potion, I'll click boom, the speed button, and it'll drop all the items it needs to make me a speed potion. That's the idea anyways. I didn't get to that today, but we can work on that another day. I just wanted to get this room done. yeah, that's super cool. We got some empty bottles up here as well. We got a couple of them stashed up on the wall right here. You know, if we look up, we even got some empty bottles way up there. I don't know how I got up there. I lost the ladder. I don't know what happened, but those are up there forever. And then we got just the lone one kind of just hanging from the ceiling right here. You know, just sitting nice and pretty, kind of filling up that empty airspace a little bit. You know, kind of like almost grabs your attention when you walk in. You see that. But no, I am super, 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 super happy with this. I think it turned out great. I love the Buildstone here, right? I love these empty potion bottles. I just thought this was so clever. I'd never seen this before, so I thought I was just like a genius, you know, when this came across my little mind here. I was like, oh wow, that's actually really cool. I'm super proud of that, you know. I thought that was very resourceful. Let's go down here and take a look. It's nothing crazy. It's literally just a redstone clock running over some pistons, pushing the blocks up and down. We got the furnaces in place, so nothing gets pulled along. I don't think I need those here. I don't remember why I put those there, but we're gonna leave them anyways because I don't want to break nothing. Same thing over here, you know, nothing crazy, right? And I was playing with it over here a little bit. Yep, super messy guy. I cannot keep my potions off the ground, and I can't stop breaking them. Oh, and right here, I kind of want to do this thing, right? Since I've got like space between the walls of all of my rooms, I want to add little channels that you can kind of snake in and out and get around to other parts of the house. These are gonna be just for me, you know. I might try to set up some copper golems to run in between the two rooms. That would, you know, say like if I wanted to move some of the sugarcane over here to the brewing room, I would have a copper golem go pick it up, and then he would walk his little happy butt over here through this doorway, and he would go drop it off into a chest over here or something. You know, that's my idea anyway. So I want to have these little access points in between the walls of everything. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention is with the cauldrons here, the vats of potion goo, you can't hear the pistons until you get like right up on them. You know, you have to be like standing on this block to hear them. Otherwise, they're just completely silent, which I love. It's fantastic. Yeah, I just wanted to point that out really quick. But I think that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. I mean, just look at this room. Look at the life and the joy this room has, you know, and the vibrancy and the quirkiness. Oh, it's so good. I'm so happy with this room. It's like every time I build a new segment of the house, it's now my new favorite part of the house. You know, it's funny how that happens. But yes, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Go ahead and leave a comment for some feedback, you know, any recommendations, things like that you guys want me to try out, some new build ideas, just anything that's on your mind, just go ahead and let me know down in the comments. And thank y'all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.